Columbia Cougars at home. The women taking on Stevens College from here in Columbia as well. 7 o'clock game time, not normally this week with the doubleheaders, a 5:30 and a 7:30. But obviously with just the women's game on Thursday night, you guys get the center stage and the 7 o'clock tip-off. Also kind of a big night for all the student athletes with the AD Honor Roll announcements of that night, and they'll be honored on the sophomore court.
You know, prior to the game, there's a meal served in the courts area for all of our student athletes and their families that have a 3-point or above GPA first semester. And then at halftime of the game, all the athletes that are honored in that way are marched out at center court. And it's kind of neat. It always fills up from one end of the gym to the other, from basket to basket. And, you know, we talk about winning, and coaches, we get wrapped up in everything. But, you know, at the end of the day, they are student athletes. And I think Columbia College keeps a great balance of that. I think our young ladies, I'll say here, but all of our student athletes who go to school here, when they leave, they have a really worthwhile education. You know, it's not a place to come hide at Columbia College. You go to class, you learn things, you're treated as all students are here. And I think when you are done, you feel like you've accomplished something, and it's something to help you go on with the rest of your life.
Well, I know as announcing those names, that list seems to get longer and longer. They line up down the hall, around the corner, and down the office, and now here into the future. With the new sports teams coming that night, we might have to start that one at 4 o'clock in the afternoon now with all the cross country and golf and the lady soccer players.
Well, you know, it was fun today. We had our staff meeting at 8:11, and Coach Klein was talking about a couple of the new women's soccer players that they had just signed. Cross country and golf, each one, we're doing the same thing, talking about players they were signing in the next week. So, you know, athletics, you have seniors leaving. You have a Kirsty Wilkerson who you celebrate all the achievements when she's all done here. And then at the same time, you know, there's some little freshmen coming in behind them, and they're starting that same journey. And, you know, college athletics is such great fun for the athlete, for their family, and it's a fun thing to be a part of.
And at the same time, yourself and your assistant coaches, Coach Duncan and Coach Riley, you guys in the back of your minds are hitting the tournaments and checking things out with the high school players and doing some recruiting as well as the junior college players trying to.
We've been all over. Probably done more traveling in the last 3 weeks than since our very first year here. You know, when you have the injuries and stuff, you tend to do a little bit more of that. So we've been out all over and looking at a lot of really good players, and really excited about the interest we have.
That's exciting stuff for the Lady Cougars. Again, at 7 o'clock against Stevens, as the AD Honor Roll players and student athletes will be honored before the game, and then the big home game as well on the road at Woods. And then before you know it, we'll be into tournament time. Good luck the rest of the way, Coach.
Sounds good, Cosmo. Always great to have you here.
Thank you very much. We'll see you on Thursday night. Come on out, cheer on the Cougars. And again, for more on both the Lady Cougars, but also the men as well, log on ColumbiaCougars.com. Thanks for watching TV Coaches Show, MediaCom Channel 22.